Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hello, viewers and subscriber. Welcome to another episode of The Real Deal, and I have another banger here for you. Okay, so I know you guys haven't seen me in a while, and you must be wondering what happened. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that, but for now, let me tell you what I have here. I have some barbecue ribs in the house, and a bed of lettuce and tomato. I have some pepper. I don't know what this pepper is called, but I know it is pickled in some vinegar, and I have some pickled onion here for you. I made this pickle with some, I think in Jamaica we call this pepper bird pepper. I don't know, maybe that's it. And I have some kale, and I have some rice. So guys, let me just show you what this thing looks like. Trust me, it is gonna be delicious. I haven't tasted it yet, but man, oh man, I am about to dig in and have some fun up in here. So anyway, guys, I'm about to say my grace, and then I'm gonna get it in. Amen. Okay, so before I say anything to you guys, I have to eat something. I have to eat something. So let me just I think I want this piece. This piece have too much meat. So I'm gonna put this piece over here, and I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna be eating from this nice juicy piece. So guys, I'm gonna use my hand because I'm gonna give you a bite. Just look at this goodness. That shit is good. Guys, as you can see, the rice is the smallest thing I have. I'm gonna forget to take my water, but I'll get to that later. Guys, this is delish. Would you guys believe the first time I had ribs was in 2015? And not ribs, just barbecue ribs. And I just have to learn how to cook this thing because I fell in love immediately. So guys, I know you have been wondering why I'm not here. Guys, anxiety is real. Trust me, it is real. Grieving process You really can't understand what grief is if you have not been through it. Guys, I'm gonna give you a backstory. Last year, January, the 11th of January, precisely, I got a message that my sister passed, and I immediately went into shock. I immediately went into shock, and I was taken to the doctor. The doctor gave me some medication, but from what I'm seeing is it suppressed whatever I was feeling. I didn't get to grieve. Because when I found out that my sister died, I cried for 3 whole days. No food, no nothing. Just cry, cry, cry. Yes, that was a stage of grieving, but that was just one stage. Um, I got some medication, and in less than 2 weeks, I was able to travel to Jamaica alone. Um, Go be by my parents, be with my parents and my family. And to be tell you the honest truth, everybody was surprised because they were saying, I mean, they hear that I almost died, so how am I smiley and bubbly? I wasn't smiley, but I wasn't dying. I wasn't grieving. I wasn't, you understand? And to my surprise, I didn't want to talk about her death. Um, but coming up to December, I mean, it hit me that, okay, so my sister died January. And that was when it hit me. And the anxiety, because I had anxiety and it just went to the roof. Trust me, I didn't have a Merry Christmas. I didn't enjoy my Christmas. I was also worried about my mom because every Christmas my sister would be at her house. And I was going through some other stuff with my daughter. So, yeah, it was piling up. And I was piling it on and I was piling it on, and then it gets to depression. I got into a depressive phase. Guys, I don't even think I have one photo up of me going somewhere for the Christmas because my husband came home for the Christmas, and I wanted to do some video with my husband, introducing my husband to you guys and all of that stuff. I really wanted to do some videos, but I mean, I tried to do videos, but the vibes, I was just out. I was just not feeling anything. I wasn't feeling. I was so I can't explain the feeling. I don't know if anybody have been through something like this. I could not explain what I was feeling. All I know, I was not feeling. 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 And for the last, like, day and the day after the anniversary of her death, I think I locked myself in my room. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. I just didn't want to talk to anybody. Because when I'm going through this phase, I hate talking to people, even though whatever, we are not conversating about the actual event, but I just don't want to talk to anybody, especially people that are close to me that um is been maybe going through the same thing. I don't want to talk to anybody. I mean, getting a phone call sometimes upset my spirit, and I have to put the best outside because I do not want to talk. I don't want to talk. I did not know how to deal. I have been crying for the past couple of days, just crying on and off, crying on and off, crying on and off, crying on and off, crying on and off. I just don't know what to do. I was an emotional wreck. So guys, so from December I did my last month back. I didn't do any because I just could not. I have to take some time to heal. Or I had to heal, and the fact that I cried, I've been crying, it helped me to heal. So I figured whatever the doctor gave to me, all it does it was is just suppress everything. And the fact that the anniversary came up, came around, that's when it finally hit me that yes, I've lost my one and only sister. To be honest, I am selfish. I think I am selfish because I didn't know that is the fact that I didn't finish grieving. Whenever somebody have lost a family member, I would be like, that's okay, I've lost one too. I didn't I didn't I didn't know how to comfort somebody because I was still in pain. I was still in pain. It was like it's not even her sister, or it's not even her mother, it's not even her father. It's an old lady. You're an old man, why are they behaving like that? Trust me. I didn't say it out loud, but I think it. And little did I know is that because I was still in grief. So I was trying to measure up another person's pain to my pain, thinking, oh, it cannot be that bad for them. When it probably is. And who am I to judge? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I have to say this, but that's how I really felt. That's how I really, 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 really felt about the situation. I felt as if my pain was bigger. But I was wrong. Guys, so how y'all doing? I hope you guys are eating something while we are watching this video. You might not be eating ribs, but you might be eating something else. Get yourself some Jamaican food and turn this thing up. Let me see what this pepper tastes like. I don't know. It tastes like sweet pepper. They have no flavor. This one I'm glad I have. is hot. Next time I'm making my pickle, I'm making it without this. This now have no flavor, no nothing. No, nothing about it. So guys, what's your New Year resolution? I don't have one. Um, I've been on a weight loss journey. I am always on a weight loss journey, so I wouldn't say a New Year's resolution for me. But I try to set a goal every day, every year, every month. I try to set some goal and try to accomplish my goal at the end of the day and at the end of the week and at the end of the month and at the end of the year. I do not wait for New Year to set a goal. I have things that I want to do. I have things that I want to accomplish. And for almost 2 months, I haven't accomplished anything. I'm just sitting, grieving, feeling sorry for myself. But the reality of the situation is I can still grieve and have things done. I can remember my sister in a very good way. I can remember her for the kind, loving individual that she is, full of laughter. I mean, for people who know me, I can crack a joke or two. But my sister was the one who would laugh till she literally pee her pants. She would laugh at you. Trust me, don't let anything happen to you. And she see it. And the last thing I remember of my sister was I was in Jamaica and it was my last day in Jamaica and we went to, it was I think 6 months before she passed. I was there July and she died January. So we went to Fairview. I think it's Fairview and they have this ice cream thing. So we went and it was my last day and we just walked and because she lived in Montego Bay and it was at her place and we walked to that Devon House. They sell some Devon House ice cream and I was there and we were sitting at a table and we were having a conversation. But for the life of me, I can't remember what I said to my sister. And believe you me, she had the whole place looking at me. I was so embarrassed. She laughed for maybe half an hour, and when I said laugh, I didn't mean she just She ha ha ha. She laughed until she cried. She couldn't sit on her seat, and that was one of the fun memories. That was the last memory I have, and she buys one pack banana chips for me to take home, and that day, that was my last memory of my sister. me and her together. Of course, we talk on the phone. We were communicating, and up till the 3 days before her death, we were coming because 2018, 2018, I had a fall. I had a fall. I was going to work, and for some reason my ankle gave out and I fell straight down and flat down on my face. I fell, and I caught her and I was laughing at myself. I tell her what happened, and I'm like, oh my God, when I fell, I was out for about 5 minutes. I couldn't stand up, I couldn't walk. I just, when, after I fell, and I realized that I fell flat, and it was in the middle of the traffic, and I looked to see if anybody was seeing me or if any car was coming or whatever, and my car wasn't coming, and I tried to get up, but I have to sit. And then it took me a good minute before I could stand on my feet and hop out the road. And she said, you drop. The same thing happened to me. Say, I shame. She tell me how she shame because she dropped right in front of one lady. And the lady asked her if she okay, and she said yes. And for some reason, I don't know if because she was heavier than I am or whatever, it seems as if she developed a clot. But it took 1 year, 1 year to travel to her brain. It seems as if it took a year, because then in December she was like, she was telling me she trying to use her hand and her hand wasn't working. And I said to her, my sister, it seems as if you get a stroke. And she went to the doctor, and the doctor told her, oh, she have a spinal injury, and tell her to buy a neck brace. She buy a neck brace, and it just wasn't working. And she went back to the doctor. She went to about 5 different doctors. And she went to a doctor, and she went to the doctor. The doctor tell her, oh, she got a stroke. So she text me and said, sis, doctor say I get a stroke. I told you. Huh. That was it. That was the last message. I cannot bring myself to delete that message from my phone. I have that message on my phone. And the thing is, we didn't even remember to, pay our phone bill, give the phone to my nephew or whatever. Somebody else has gotten her phone. She have that phone since Digital come to Jamaica, so for how many years she have that one number. And sometimes I would see somebody put up a photo, the person that have the number, now they will put up a photo and things, because I go on her page and check every single day. I don't know why. And I go back through the messages. I go back through her Facebook page as much as I can. I just go back through. I remember when I was getting married, and she was apart because I didn't do a big wedding. I just have 2 witnesses, and she was apart. And the honest truth is, that girl was happier than I was. It was as if it was she who was getting married. She was so overjoyed. She did everything for me. She made all the plans, all the arrangement, and the final arrangement. She was walking in the hot sun, and she was walking, and I was frustrated, and she was just happily doing whatever she was doing. And I don't know, a person like her is very hard to come about. Of course, she can be miserable, but I mean, as children, we fought a lot because she was a mommy's girl. She didn't like to play, and I was a playful person. And whenever she don't want to play, I would just hit her and run, and she would throw stuff after us, and she will make complaint and telling us, and telling me in particular. And I would fight her the next day, and soon as we become teenager and adult, we become more close, and because it's my only sister, and if I am upset with her, she would call the next day and ask, "Are you still upset with me? How can I be?" I mean, we never learn, no matter what, we didn't stay mad at each other for more than an hour, even if we just have the biggest fight as children. We didn't stay mad at each other, and if we just have a fight and somebody tried to do my sister anything, I'm gonna eat your head off. I remember one day we have an accident and the bus turned over with me, my sister, and some other children going to school, and it flipped and the wheel was in the air and everybody was crawling out the bus. And when I crawl out the bus, and I know I was frightened, but I look around and didn't see my sister, and I was heading back into the bus. I was going, and they were trying to take me. I am not having it. I'm going for my sister. They said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going for my sister." She said, "See me here." She was outside looking at me going in the bus. I'm like, yeah, that's how much I love. We grow as twin. We sleep on the same bed. We get matching clothes, matching shoes, matching hairstyle, everything. We were only 1 year apart. So when I tell you, a lot of people might think that, okay, or I have 3, 4 brothers, and they might think, okay, maybe her death hit them more than me, or I can't judge, I can't tell anybody how they should feel or what they're feeling inside. But sometimes I'm upset because I think, but it shouldn't be like that. Everybody grieving their own different way, and everybody feel what they were feeling. And in my mind, I would put blame here and put blame there, and it's just not that. It was just not. It was just her time. It was just her time. So, guys, enough about me and my sadness and my depression that I've been through, and I'm glad I'm able to talk about how I'm feeling or what I was feeling. But guys, it's a new year, and whatever you do for this new year, I want you to live, love, laugh. Live each day like it's your last. Do not let anyone, anybody, nobody at all spoil your day, no matter what they come with. You are in control. They have a little parable. They say this lady, she was supposed to go into the nursing home, and when she get to the nursing home, she didn't even see her room properly, but she said, "Oh, I love it," and she was smiling. And they said to her, you haven't even seen your room. Why are you smiling?" She said, "Whatever you tell yourself, it's what's gonna happen. I tell myself that I'm gonna be happy here, and I'm gonna be enjoying my time here. So whatever the circumstances is, I'm looking through it. I'm looking towards my happiness, because I'm not gonna live my final life, the little time I have left, feeling sorry for myself and being sad. I want to live happy." So that's what I'm telling you. No matter what the situation is, don't let anybody spoil your day. Live, love, laugh. And the last thing I'm asking you to do is pay it forward. Always remember to pay it forward. I mean, pay it forward. Lend a helping hand. There is nobody, absolutely nobody in this world that cannot say somebody has not done anything for them. But just don't take that and go. You don't have to pay back the person who helped you, because sometimes they don't need nothing. But for somebody beneath you, somebody needs something, somebody to talk to, a hug, a shoulder to cry on. Just pay it forward. Okay? So enjoy the rest of your day and have a productive, and today is Friday, so I enjoy your weekend. Okay, so have a good day.